I've had some good days, and I've had some worse, but none compared to the days that I've had with you. And I've had some high times, and I've had some cursed, but none compared to the times that I've had with you. I'd take out a loan for just one day alone, to run back the time in slow motion. I'd sell my guitars, I'd spend life behind bars, to take one more trip through the story night. 'Cause this was the best day of my life. Thanks for the best day of my life. There's gold in your eyes, son, glow on your face, like a seaside sunrise somewhere along the PCH. It's cold in New England, may that chill grant you grace, grace to remember, sonny, that home is not a place. I'd take out a loan for just one day alone, to run back the time in slow motion. I'd sell my guitars, I'd spend life behind bars, to take one more trip through the story night. 'Cause this was the best day of my life. Thanks for the best day of my life. Can't promise you ease, can't promise you peace, my boy, but with heart on my sleeve, I'll give you every bit of me. I'll give you.